Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south, I'll be spreading out.
What's going on, my Curtis Snipers? This is your boy Carlo Trada. Thank you for being here with us today. Guys, I appreciate that you guys tuned in. Today, let's talk about how to remove those pesky hard inquiries in less than 24 hours. Yes, there's a way, there's a will, there's a way. There's so many ways that we could actually teach you. There's also a digital way, there's on the phone way, but I want to go ahead and show you something what the law states. But guys, I know that having hard inquiries is something that will affect you in getting new credit and getting a loan and getting credit to buy a house, a home, whichever, even starting a business. I mean, we're actually doing, we have a software right now which will help business owners acquire a new business or new business credit. And having too many inquiries have had an effect on those business owners getting new credit. So guys, I want to make sure that I show you and how to remove this inquiry in less than 24 hours. But guys, before I continue, thank you once again for being here today. Welcome to our channel. Thank you for actually being here and go through everything that we have. We have everything between personal credit, business credit, and how to invest your money into cash generating assets, and also for you to be able to create that wealth and that generational wealth that you deserve. But guys, before I continue, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe. Make sure that you click on the bell icon, click on all, so that you'll be notified every time that we post new content. All right, guys, so before I continue and actually talk to you on how to remove this inquiry, let's first find out what are inquiries. So you have something that's called your hard inquiries and your soft inquiries. Now, your hard inquiries are those every time that a creditor pulls your credit report or actually checks your credit because you asked to be extended or to actually ask for credit. So they're trying to extend credit to you, but in order to do so, they have to check your profile. They have to check your resume. They want to make sure that you meet their criteria or your resume to quote unquote get that job. In this case, getting that lending or that credit. So in this case, if you get a hard inquiry, let's just say, for example, you do not qualify, that is going to cost you anything between 2 to 5 points on your credit report. Now, just in case that you do get qualified, then that will cost you between 1 to 2 points. Now, a soft pull, hard inquiry and a soft inquiry. Hard inquiry is when they actually check your credit score, and we call a hard inquiry because they actually are able to pull it. A soft inquiry when they do a soft inquiry into your credit report. So what they do, they just do it periodically, and a lot of the time this is why you get a lot of mail on home. You get pre-approved credit cards, pre-approved this, pre-approved that. It is good. I will advise you to, if you have the chance and you get any of this at home, make sure that you do take it. Get credit. That's going to help you. Not only is going to help your credit utilization, but it's not going to affect your credit score overall. Because remember, it was a soft pull. Something that you have to keep in mind, anytime that a creditor only uses the last four of your social, doesn't ask for your full social, that means that it will be a soft pull. So guys, keep that in mind. Now, without, we're talking about hard inquiries and soft inquiries. So let's talk about the 3 credit bureaus. Before we go anywhere, those 3 credit bureaus are something that you must understand. So when we talk about the 3 credit bureaus that govern your personal credit, it's completely different than the business credit. In the personal credit, you have something that's called Experian, not Expedia. I mean, you don't know how many times we get a lot of our clients coming in and saying, hey, I want to check my Expedia. So I mean, I want to ask them, well, you want to go on, you want to get a ticket, you want to go on travel. But no, they're talking about Experian Credit Bureau. It is not Transfusion. It is TransUnion. And it is not Equinox. It is Equifax. So make sure you get those right. Get the terms completely right, guys. So now, you must understand how to get your credit report and how to understand it. So go to one of these 3 or all 3 credit bureaus and you create a free account. You can. You have the power to do so. Get a free account and start learning, start educating yourself about your own credit. Now, this is a must. Why? Because now we're talking about your inquiries, right? Now we're talking about how to remove those inquiries, because you should go to these credit bureaus to figure out if you ever had any inquiries, if you had any hard inquiries that are affecting your credit. Because remember, there's a lot of lenders out there that will not extend credit to you if you had a certain amount of new inquiries in the past 6, 12, and 24 months. For example, Chase has a rule called the 524 rule. What a 524 rule is, if you have gotten 5 new cars or 5 new inquiries in the past 24 months, they will not extend credit to you. They will not allow you to open an account with them, credit card in this case, or they will not even allow to give you a new credit line increase on an existing account that you have with them. I fell into that. In the past 12 months, I have gotten more than 35 new credit cards. Guys, that means that I will not be able to get any new credit lines with them. Mind you, I have my business checking account with Chase. Everything gets funneled to them, and not only that, we still have 3 business credit cards with them. And just because of this rule, I will not be able to get a credit line increase on my existing cards. So guys, be mindful on what you do. So what I'm going to do also, I'm going to give you a free gift. In the bottom of this video, you're going to find something that is called the Remasters Secret Lenders List. The Remasters Secret Lenders List is a document of a research that we did. We actually went out and saw all of these creditors in the United States, and we found out what credit bureaus do they pull from, and what is the credit score that you need, and approximately how much you'll get with that credit score. It is a free gift from us to you. Alright guys, so now let's get to the meat and potatoes of this video. How do we remove those pesky hard inquiries from our credit report? Guys, it is fairly easy. One of the main things is that you're going to do is, this is the first thing that you must do. There are 4 sub-bureaus, credit sub-bureaus that we don't know about. A lot of people don't even know about. They just know about the Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. You are gonna go to SageStream and LexisNexis. So SageStream and LexisNexis just formed an alliance and they became one. So all you gotta do is Google, how do I freeze my SageStream and LexisNexis? You also are gonna go and also Google is, how do I freeze my Innoviz? Innoviz, and you'll see it over here, Innoviz Credit Bureau. And how do I actually freeze my CoreLogic sub-bureau? So what you're going to do is you're going to freeze these 3 sub-bureaus. And what they're going to do is, these sub-bureaus are actually meant to keep your public information. This is where a lot of law enforcement, FBI, and any other agencies, in this case the bureaus, will come to actually get the information from you. So anytime that you dispute any account, any inquiries, or anything on your credit report, the main thing that the credit bureaus will do is to go to the public information and figure out if that is you. They need to make sure that they're verified. By the Act of 1970, which is the Credit Fair Reporting Act, they have 30 days from the time that they receive your letter or your inquiry for them to be able to investigate, verify, delete, or verify and leave it on your credit file. All right, so now that you twisted my arm, I am going to reach in my toolbox and give you this. You are gonna go and you're gonna Google what's called the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and you're gonna go to Section 604. This is a letter from the law that will allow you to dispute anything that you feel is erroneous, it is not right, it shouldn't be, it is obsolete on your credit report. It is your job. And if you believe that any of these inquiries are not correct, they should be deleted, you have the right under the law to dispute them. It is on the credit bureaus to be able to now then verify that with the creditor. You are not going to actually dispute the creditor. What you're going to do is you're going to dispute it with the credit bureau. Now, you have to think about the credit bureaus are a for-profit company. They receive all the information from the creditors and they don't verify if it's true or not. They just receive that and they take it for face value and they post it on your credit report. And most of the time, this is why 76% of all Americans have something erroneous on their credit files. So take your time today and verify what you have in your credit report. Make sure that it's correct, because I could guarantee you, if you haven't checked it for a while, there's going to be something wrong in this. Now guys, 24 hours, this is what you could do and you actually gain some points. Keep this in mind, that if you ever go to any other place, like you want to get a vehicle, and this is what they call the salesman criteria of finding lending. They will take your credit report and run it through the mud. What I mean by that is that they are going to take it and try to get you lending no matter what your credit is. So you may go there with a 690, and just because not everybody will want to lend to that type of credit, they will actually run into as many as possible, as many creditors as possible, in order for them to get you some lending. So guys, keep this in mind, that if you ever want to get a vehicle, specifically a vehicle, go to your local bank, go to your local credit union and get pre-approved. Walk into the bank with the power of knowing what you're gonna get and how much can you spend on that credit, on that vehicle. So guys, hey, I hope this helped you. Make sure that you actually go ahead and Google the Fair Credit Reporting Act, Section 604. This is going to give you the letter that you need in order to get those pesky inquiries removed from your credit report. Thank you for your time, guys. Thank you for being here with me today. My name is Carlos Estrada. I am the Credit Assassin. I hope you love this value or this content. Make sure that you share it with many more people, because I know that just like you need it, there are many more people out there that need it the most. So guys, thank you for your time. Once again, make sure that you subscribe, click on the bell icon, click on all, so that you'll be notified every time that we post a new content. And I appreciate your time. Give me the thumbs up. That is going to help me tremendously. Thank you for being here with us today, and I'll see you in the next video.
I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them?